Welcome, everybody. And it's my absolute pleasure to introduce Jeanette Wilson. And Jeanette, I'm going to just leave it over to you. We've got some lovely before and after photos. So I just want you to tell everyone about your story.
Yeah, some of you I know will know me. I'm 62. Most of my life I've been, half a stone to a stone overweight. Tried different things in the past, you name it, I've tried it like most of us. And you can probably relate to you lose the weight, you're all good, and then you put it back on and more as easy as. So when Emma came to me, Emma Robbins that's on the call today is the one that introduced me to this product. And she said, oh, but this is different. This is different. Now, I'd already been taking the NRF2 with LifeVantage that Gail's going to talk you about. And I think that had really cleaned up my system. So I'd been on the NRF2 for about 2 years before. And I'd also been on their collagen. So the big improvements with my skin and muscle tone came from the collagen. So when she came along with yet another product, I was like, oh, go on then. All right, let's give it a go. And the first thing I have to say, I love the taste of the thing. So for me, it was easy to take. You're supposed to take, with the product I was on, which was a trial product, it was 4 scoops a day, but often I just wanted 2. What I found immediately was all my cravings went completely, like no sugar craving, no chocolate craving, not craving potato chips. It all went. There was no food noise. And I had to make myself eat. So that was my first experience. And because I wanted to give the product a really good try, in that first month, I tried to just eat what I normally would. But the problem I found was I just wasn't hungry. The weight loss was slow. I didn't start losing a lot of weight at first. In fact, by the end of month 1, I stopped getting on the scales because I was a little bit discouraged. But what was happening was I was losing it off my clothes. So my clothes were getting looser. So I was losing the inches. I particularly wanted to lose my postmenopausal weight around the stomach, whether that's partly hormones, whether that's partly cortisol, probably a combination. All of that's gone now, which I'm really happy with. So I started on the product on the 1st of November, and you'll see by the 27th of November, I think I'd lost a couple of kilos by then, not a huge amount. And now I'm up to 6 kilos. And, my body's like it was before I had 2 children. So I'm not grumbling at all. When I did dare to share those first photographs in November, my post said, you would never have seen, these photographs would never have seen the light of day if I hadn't got improvements. I feel amazing. I'm sleeping really well. Skin's amazing. Hair's amazing. But I've just got this energy and I feel happy. So I can't rave about this product enough. Just absolutely love what it's done for me. It's sorted out my digestion. I wasn't really aware I'd got any digestive problems, but digestion is now a lot better. And a number of people have been back to me and said, but what exercise are you doing? Well, for the first month, November, if I went once a week to the gym, that was it. I'd just come back from an English tour. I was pretty tired. My gym membership for one gym had expired. My son wanted me to go to another one, but it was a 20-minute drive. So I really wasn't going much at all. Over Christmas, I had the family here. I put on a kilo. Again, I wasn't going to the gym. So I've only really started going to the gym again February, really. And I'm going just 3 times a week. And what's really amazing for me is that if I go back to 2023 and 2022 and 2021, for 3 years, I went to the gym 5 or 6 days out of the 7, and I trained really hard. And I think I was putting my body under stress cortisol-wise because I did not lose the fat. And maybe Gail will be able to explain a little bit about this. But now I'm walking regularly on the beach, 20 minutes, sometimes an hour, but I'm not doing a huge amount of exercise, which is like, great, I've got more time for me. So can't rave about this enough. Over to you, Gail. Do you want to explain why it does what it does?
Thanks very much, Jeanette. And for those of you who don't know me, my name is Gail Pearson. I'm from New Zealand. I'm trained as an anaesthetist. I retired about 2 or 3 years ago. And I've got a very, I'd say, passion in nutrigenomics, or the way that the body works, being supported by natural substances, because we know that the body is incredibly powerful and can do its own healing if we give it the right conditions. So this is all about solving problems. And in New Zealand, we have got the third highest adult obesity rate of 68%. 46% of people in New Zealand are actively trying to lose weight. 28% are trying to maintain weight. And 3 out of 5 experience low energy and exhaustion. And most people are using products. They're using anti-aging, they're using weight loss products, they're using skin products. So let's have a little look about how this is different. So it's all about taking something natural, which is food deprived, and we're making our own enzymes, our own proteins, our own antioxidants in order to get the body functioning as well as we possibly can. Now, can we do something about weight loss? Can we activate the body to make it lose weight? And you've seen Jeanette's story. She didn't do anything different. I mean, it's always really good to exercise. It's great to have good food and lots of water and great sleep. But if this is just the extra thing that our bodies need, is it available? Yes, the answer is soon. It's coming to New Zealand, Australia, UK, and Europe at the end of April. So it's all about GLP-1. Now, you may not have heard of that, but it's called glucagon-like peptide 1. It's a hormone. It's produced in the gut. Everyone produces it in the gut, and it's released when you eat. So it's released in response to food. So it actually tells your body, or tells your stomach, to slow down. You're full. You've had enough. So it decreases your appetite, and it increases the release of insulin, which we know modulates your glucose levels throughout your body. But not only does it do the modification of glucose, it also works in the stomach to stop the stomach from emptying so fast, so you feel fuller for longer. It works at the pancreas, where the insulin is produced. It works at the liver to decrease the glucose production. It works at muscle, pushing it in so the muscles become stronger and bigger. It works at the heart as a protective value, and also in the brain and kidneys. And there are GLP-1 effects throughout the body. This hormone has receptors throughout the body, and it works throughout the body, not just on weight loss. So what's the system all about? As Jeanette said, it's a dual system. It consists of 2 tablets or capsules, which you take first thing in the morning before you've had any breakfast or anything to eat. And then scoops of 4 scoops in total, but you don't have to have the 4 scoops. And what this does is it changes your whole relationship with food, because it's increasing your natural GLP-1 production from your gut. It also makes the gut in the best possible milieu it possibly can for those little cells that make GLP-1 to perform better. It also makes the receptors better as well. So the receptors are much more receptive. It'll stop that toxic cycle of emotional eating, that gut-brain axis that we all know about. It stops that cycle of emotional eating, and it stops you from doing all those yo-yo diets, because suddenly you have more consciousness about what you're eating, what food is doing to you as a nutrition, and you take back control. So we've found everybody seems to, they just stop doing the snacking. They just don't eat anymore. And I know that Jeanette said the other day, she just doesn't reach for that chocolate at night. And she often would have quite a bit of chocolate. She just doesn't want it. You do not crave it any longer. So they did a study, and that's why I'm here, because I love science and I love studies. This is a clinical study that they did. And if you have a look at these percentages and what they actually did, I think you'll be pretty amazed. 82% took back control of their relationship with food. 95% reduced sugar cravings, and we know sugar is particularly addictive. We know sugar is worse than cocaine in terms of addictive value, and it's also bad for the body. It makes it acidic, and it's not good. 96% chose smaller portions. 85% felt less hungry. 90% ate less at meals, and 85% ate for health instead of emotions. There wasn't that constant going back to the fridge. I'm feeling upset, I'm going to eat. We've just had an argument. I need to have this. I need to eat because I'm bored. That changed. So let's have a look at a few pictures Okay, this lady in 2 weeks, she lost 7 kgs. And, you know, these are not Photoshop. These are real people that we know. And this lady is from the States, as is Ashley, who's actually a medical doctor. She's got an Instagram account. You can check her out. She lost 4 kilos in 25 days. And you can see the difference. And this is not tummy sucking in at all. You can even see the line at the back there where that fat deposition is in her back. And if you remember Jeanette's photos, she lost all of her back fat. And, you know, as people say, you can't suck back fat in. This is Candice. She's from Australia. Amazing results, 7 kgs in 3 months. And her life has changed. Her confidence has increased. She loves looking in the mirror now. She loves her body. And that's something that we all want to be able to say. You know, we want to look in the mirror and say, yeah, look, you're doing well. You know, I love this body. And again, we can't forget the men. This is Tyler. He's from the USA. In 12 weeks, he lost 11 kgs. So he went from having a rather big keg to really almost a flat tummy, and no love handles either. So what is it all about? It's natural weight loss. It's giving you natural substances that will turn down the food noise. So your brain's not saying, I'm hungry, I need to eat, I need to eat. It burns visceral fat. Now, visceral fat is the fat that surrounds your organs in your intestine, your heart, your kidneys. And that's the dangerous fat, the fat that you don't actually see that's inside. And being an anaesthetist, you soon know what visceral fat is, because it is, it's often hidden, and you can have very skinny people who have got a lot of visceral fat, and it is particularly unhealthy. In the study that they did recently in the States, you can activate your own GLP-1 hormone production naturally by 140%. So this is not taking GLP-1. It is not an injection like all the Ozempics, the Wegovy's, and Mounjaro. You are getting your body to make it. And hormonal imbalance is really important. And do you know that what happens when you have hormonal imbalance? You get weight gain. So if you've got high levels of oxidative stress, it makes the hormonal imbalance worse, and you get more weight gain, which is why a lot of people say they can exercise and do everything, but their hormones are still not balanced, and they put on weight. And they also have excessive levels of oxidative stress. So how can we address this? Well, we need to decrease the levels of oxidative stress. And we do that by this little yellow tablet called Protandim NRF2, which works to make antioxidants in every single cell of your body. The power of this is immense. One tablet a day, and you will not believe the benefits that it does. So when you put that in combo with the MindBody system, the GLP-1 system, you get rebalancing of your hormones. And what does that mean? You lose weight, no more weight gain, which is fantastic. I now want to introduce Emma Robbins, who's a natural health consultant, and she's going to tell you a little bit more about the other products that are helpful for this as well. Thanks, Emma.
Hi, everyone. So yeah, just coming up on that we take it to make it tagline. We have a lot of other products in the LifeVantage range that are already available in the New Zealand, Australian, and the UK market that we can be, and in my opinion, all should be on in best as a best way to prepare our bodies for when that hits the market. So Jeanette and Gail didn't really touch on the fact that we actually have a new formula launching, and it is launching on March the 15th for affiliates and April the 24th for customers. Now, I won't go into the specifics of how to order and all of those things. What I do suggest is that you go back to the person that invited you tonight, and they can help you to work out which method is best for you to order, whether it be affiliate or customer. So we have a new improved formula launching in that international market, which will be different from the USA formula, and it's only 2 scoops and 2 tablets daily. But what we can do now is we can get on something, what I'd probably recommend as the best thing you could be on would be the NRF2, which activates the NRF2 pathway. Protandim is what we call it. And that is an antioxidant activation product. So rather than taking a supplement, we will take this activator that activates our pathways and helps our bodies to produce higher levels of glutathione, which then will eliminate a large amount of oxidative stress. So as Gail mentioned before, removing the oxidative stress, removing the hormonal disruptors within the system, that will mean that you will have a head start and your body will be better prepared for when you start on that MindBody system. You can then continue on both products for the absolute best results. And there will be studies released around those, that April 24th mark, which also dives into why and how and all the science around that. Gail's got an amazing video on this product. So rather than me going in for a long time and in depth on this Zoom, I just suggest that you come back to one of us or whoever invited you, and we can send you that video where she breaks it down and explains in depth how it all works and the science behind it. All natural ingredients, which you can see quickly here, lovely ingredients. And then over and above that, we have a few other different products. Now, every market has different product range available. Unfortunately, there are some products that we can get in the UK and Australia that are not available yet in the UK, and Axio is one of them. Now, this is really great for calming the nervous system, so very good for people that have got high cortisol levels. It is a nootropic, so it delivers very sustainable mental energy and mental clarity. Now, that mind-body system is all based on the axis, the balance of the gut and the brain. So again, this is something that I actually mix my MindBody powder in with every morning. Tastes beautiful, and then I have it all together. And then I wait a few hours and take my NRF2 activation tablet. So another product that I highly recommend. Moving on to the ProBio, it says it all there. Great to take as a preparatory product, but then also can be taken alongside, especially if you have very compromised gut health and you need to greatly improve it. It is an amazing product. Yeah, it really depends on how much you want to invest, how much you need to fix and correct and activate, and we can guide you. Just come back to us, tell us where you are, what health challenges you are navigating, and then we can put forward the best recommendations to sort of suit within your budget and your lifestyle. We've also got this collagen activator. Again, it's not a supplement, so it also activates your own collagen production within the body, and it slows the degradation process down too. If you have leaky gut or very low collagen stores, great for people that are starting to get sort of over the age of 40, because our collagen production greatly decreases, unfortunately, as we age. This product is by far superior than a lot of the other powdered products and whatnot on the market. We have amazing educational content on that product also. Just come back to any of us and we will provide it. These are some of the results here. Lainey is a close friend of mine, and I literally saw her rewind the clock. Within months of taking it, Lainey looked at least a decade younger, and these photos speak for themselves there. So she was on the combination of the liquid collagen and the NRF2 Protandim activator. These are all available, these two, they're available in New Zealand, Australia, and the UK already. They're shipped within the country, and you can have them sort of within a week of ordering them. So it is something that you can do to get activated now while you're waiting for the MindBody system to launch in March and April. What I think we'll talk about here is the fact that this is New Zealand pricing. So I haven't included UK pricing, and I do understand that some of you here may be from the UK, and that is just because, like I said before, unfortunately you can't get the Axio product. You can ship it in from the USA catalogue, and we can teach you how, but it's not readily available in the UK market at the moment. These are the prices in New Zealand. But for prices in Australia and the UK, again, just return to whoever invited you here, and they will happily give you the link to the catalogue and all of our pricing. So we need more voices to help spread the activation story. We sure do. And there is a very lucrative affiliate option available for you. Come back to us and we will explain how. Now, from March 15th, New Zealand, Australia, UK, affiliates will be able to purchase the new international MindBody formula. April 24th, it will be for customers. However, whoever invited you here may have some options. Just talk with them. If you think that you're somebody that would share the product and would benefit from having an affiliate link, then please, by all means, put your hand up, tell whoever invited you, and they will get you all set up and ready to go. So on March 15th, you can jump online and press the order now button. If you wish to wait to be a customer in April, then they can also guide you around that and how that all works as well. So yeah, everybody's going to be offering different options. So just go back to them, tell them what you're thinking, ask them any questions, and they will help you with that. I think we've pretty much covered everything. I didn't really want to go on for too long today. I'm traveling and I need to get back on the road. Gail covered it all beautifully. And like I said, if you wish to deep dive into any of those other products that I suggest that you prepare on or take alongside the MindBody system, then just come back to any of us and we will go from there. We will help you, guide you and support you. Thank you.